Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Happy Friday.
We did it.
We did it.
Crushed it.
When you guys are listening to this on a Monday morning driving to work, to your corporate hell, we're celebrating on a weekend.
Yeah.
Living it up.
I can't hear anything in my head.
Nope.
Oh, are they plugged?
It feels like my ears are clogged.
There we
Oh.
go. Okay. Now it's very loud.
Love it.
I still
Cool.
got nothing.
I don't know
Hello.
how to help you.
It's okay.
Yeah, we've made it through the week.
Yes.
We're just like gotta keep going.
Keep trucking.
Trucking.
Job number 2. Let's go.
Ready or not.
I got to Wednesday this week and just
This week sucks.
yeah, that's part of my Happies and Crappies.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
It's
Yes.
okay. It's just a lot going on at work right now.
I get it.
Tis the season, I think.
Yeah.
Well, and then like higher ups at work made a decision last Thursday
Mhm.
that greatly affected my department and
Oh.
basically my department only.
Love.
Mm.
And
It's a thing.
rough. It's been rough.
It's a little
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, I got my hers cut.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
it looks
did.
real good.
If you're not on the YouTubes, you can't see my hers cut. You'll see it on a social countdown.
They
Yeah.
look so good.
Thank
Every
you.
one of them.
I did not cut my hairs,
But you are.
but I might.
It's haircut season, y'all.
It really is. It's summer in Phoenix.
Get it
Yeah.
off.
We haven't hit 100 yet, but it's been 97.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We
Tomorrow
hit
hits 100.
Mhm.
Oof.
I brought it to you.
Thank
When
you.
I
Thank you.
left, when we left Thursday morning, it was
Mhm.
60 degrees.
Ugh.
Delish.
Mm.
What
Overcast.
does that feel like?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It did rain randomly at my house
Oh,
yesterday.
Did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it was all
Yesterday morning.
cloudy and rainy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
It was
delicious.
beautiful.
I got up and for a hot minute I was like, are my clocks wrong? Why
Yeah.
is it so dark in my apartment right now?
Oh, no.
And then I finally looked outside. I was like, oh, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Just weather.
Just
Yeah.
a small apocalypse happening.
We're not used to it, so we're
No.
so thrown off.
That was kind of what made me sad to live here the most when it came to the heat or the weather,
Mhm.
is that every day just feels like Groundhog Day because
Yeah.
nothing
Mhm.
ever really changes. I loved
Yeah.
that about Seattle. You never knew what you're going to
Yeah.
wake up to.
You never
Yeah.
know what you're
Snow.
going to get.
Rain, sun. The springtime in Seattle is
Maybe
wild.
all in
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
In
That's
the
Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Absolutely.
It just snowed the other day.
What?
My parents texted me and they were like, we left the house and it was raining and we came back to like a
Mhm.
couple inches of snow.
Random.
Well, it
Like-
snowed the week of your bridal shower.
Yeah.
When you guys got married,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like
And it was
March.
bad snow.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was like scary
good.
snow to drive in.
Yikes.
But we
Yeah.
made it.
We did.
Did.
Lived to tell the tale.
Mm-hmm.
The first
And
time
we had to go look at a wedding venue, and it was like sleeting and
Yeah.
a little terrifying.
Delightful. The first time I had to drive in snow in Washington, I still had my old CRV, but I didn't have snow tires because I lived in the city. Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
We just don't leave. But I had to go to a photo shoot because I was still at Starbucks, so we still had to like get to a certain place on the other side of the hills.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one hill that I just kind of had to let go and let God.
Yeah.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah, he did. And I made it. I was pretty impressed with myself for not having ever driven in snow. I made it back and home that day.
I sobbed the first time I had to drive in rain.
In rain?
Phoenix,
I
baby,
remember
here.
when you were like
Yeah.
very scared and I was like, what is this girl's problem?
It was so I was house sitting for Jansen and Kelly.
Yeah.
And it was in their, I think it was when they were out in Chandler. And I was in my first car, so that car could barely go on the freeway.
Mm-hmm.
And it also had a lot of tinting issues where my windows would get really blurry.
Oh.
Like my driver's side window was like half blurred because the tinting
Bad
was
tint.
peeling off.
Oh,
And so
no.
it was just like the glue residue left.
Yeah.
At one point, my very nice mechanic back then like scraped the area so that I could see my mirrors on either
I was
side.
like, let me help you.
Let me help it. Help me help you.
Yeah.
Not die.
Yeah.
Not to die.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that car could not go up hills or faster than about 50 miles an hour
Crazy.
without crapping out. And it was chucking down rain. and I was driving from Phoenix to Chandler.
Yeah.
And I had to pull over in like almost near downtown, and I just called Mom sobbing. I was like,
You're
I
like,
don't know what to do.
I can't do this.
I can't do this. I'm like, I'm stuck on the side of the road. I'm never gonna get to.
No.
And Archie was a puppy.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I was like house sitting for you
Yeah.
guys
Aw.
and watching Archie. And
Oh no.
yeah, you'd only had him for a few months, I think, if
Yeah.
that. And
He was so
Yeah.
tiny when you guys
was so
got
He
him.
little.
was.
I kept
Yeah.
thinking every time I would see him, because he was kind of the same size for a few years, for a minute. I was
Yeah.
like, he'll never get bigger than this.
he did.
And now he is a
He's-
chunk.
Triple the size he used to be.
Yeah.
He's a chunky boy.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He literally looked up at me like, what?
I just like to eat food.
You talk about me.
Yeah.
He's so cute. Well,
Yeah.
okay. How about we pull a question from the jar?
Yeah.
Question?
I did write out an acronym, JOQ, jock,
Mm.
jocks.
Oh,
Do we want to ask a jock?
wow.
I don't know.
Just makes me think of jockstrap.
Yeah.
Jockstrap.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Sorry.
What is one other language you wish you could speak?
Oh my gosh, how funny. We
We
were
were-
just talking about
I
this.
know.
Because Kelly and I at lunch were talking about, where we could see living outside of the country.
Mm.
Yeah.
Spanish for me.
Yeah.
That's an easy
Mhm.
one. I had 4 years, 2 in high school, 2 in college. I don't remember a damn thing,
Yeah.
but I wish that I would have done a study abroad or something, or gone and lived in Mexico, whatever, and been able to
Yeah.
take it up as a second language, maybe someday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew a lot of Spanish as a kid because our neighbors across the street used to watch me a lot, and my childhood best friend was a part of that family.
Mhm.
And so I felt like as a kid I understood a lot of
Yeah.
like what they would be talking about and stuff. And then we moved away from that neighborhood, and so I lost a lot of that.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I took German in high school, and so I just never like continued learning any Spanish. I know a decent chunk. I feel like I definitely understand a lot more than I can speak it.
Yeah.
Because I never learned like conjugating or anything like that. So
Yep.
I'm never confident about speaking full sentences in Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna offend somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure. Yeah. I've also like put myself in living situations where I've had to learn languages.
Yes.
True.
So like I lived in Belize and in Costa Rica for 2 months each. And in Belize, most of my host family spoke English, but in Costa Rica, none of my host family spoke English. And so we're going to talk about it on the travel episode, because that was one of the questions was about languages.
Yeah.
And part of it was like, yeah, there was some really interesting miming that had to
Oh,
happen to
yeah.
communicate
Yeah.
things, because I was just like, you don't know my language, I don't know yours, but for safety reasons, I need you to understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Have you seen that show? I think it's on Max,
Mhm.
whatever, where the guys speak English, the girls speak an entirely different language, and it's a
Mm-mm.
dating show, and they have to pair up.
Oh, funny.
They have to like fall in love with each other without knowing how to talk to each other. And it's all just based on like vibes.
I haven't, but I have
Touching
seen
and
like
feeling.
YouTube videos
Me?
of like little kids.
Yes. Yeah.
And like they'll speak different language, but it's like they can still
They can still play.
they
Oh.
can
They
still
can
still
play. They
bond,
can
yeah.
still like find ways to connect with each other.
That's
And
so cute.
it's like your hair, I really like your hair, and like
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, whatever it might be. It's
Love and Translation is the show.
Yes.
cute. No, I haven't watched it, but
No.
I haven't watched it either. I've just seen
I
stuff
have
on
to add
TikTok.
it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
know.
with kids too, so much of it is body language
Mhm.
and nonverbals, and that's humans in general is a
Yeah.
lot of like so much of communication is
Yeah.
nonverbal.
What would
Yeah.
you want to speak?
I'd like to learn Italian.
Oh, the romance
fun one.
language.
Yes.
I love that idea.
And I'd also like to learn sign language.
Oh,
I
I
would-
love that too.
I took sign language in junior high. I
Yeah.
would like to know more than what I do. I know I can finger spell, and
Yeah.
I know a lot of like, do you need help? Do you
More.
want something? Maybe sign
More.
language.
Yeah.
I know baby sign
I learned
language.
some hotel words when I was working. Yeah.
Yeah. I know
Fingerspell
the-
sounds wrong.
finger spell.
Finger
I know how
Well,
to finger
that
spell.
is what finger spell. Yeah.
I know the alphabet.
Isn't our cousin Kaylin fluent still?
I don't know about fluent, but
She
but
went to college for
Really?
Yeah.
a chunk of it. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, when
Caitlin-
she was in Oregon.
Caitlin listens to
Will you
the show.
teach
Let
me,
us know.
please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's a lot of really great YouTube
Yeah.
Educators on it too.
I've also seen some like TikTok ads and stuff for
Yeah.
different apps.
Yeah.
Duolingo.
Yeah, but they do there's like a
Specifically
one
for
for
sign.
sign language too.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I downloaded it for a while, but then I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah. I downloaded Duolingo for a day
Yeah.
and was like, this isn't.
Yeah.
The reward system
Yeah.
does not reward me
No.
in my brain.
Not enough.
Well,
Could
and
care less.
Duolingo didn't have the language I was needing to learn.
Oh, yeah.
So, Bosnian is kind of niche.
Just a
I
little.
think just a little. And it was not on Duolingo. There is a great website now for it, but it's not on Babbel. It's not on
Rosetta Stone.
Right.
It might be on Rosetta Stone.
It might be, for sure.
The oldie but the goldie.
Yeah.
I remember doing Rosetta Stone in elementary school.
Really?
Yeah, because I took a Spanish extracurricular in like 6th grade, and we used Rosetta Stone.
See, again, like I wish that would have been part of my elementary school
Yeah.
upbringing,
Yeah.
especially living in Arizona.
Yeah.
How
I'm
come
kind
it
of
wasn't?
surprised that it wasn't.
Right?
Well,
Never.
and so many jobs, specifically in Arizona, you can get paid more
Exactly.
if you're bilingual.
Yeah.
I've also heard it's really great to learn Mandarin these days
Ah.
Yeah,
because
that checks out.
of our world like coming together
Combining.
from over there.
Yeah.
Lots of businesses.
I was gonna say
ask
the
for
business
Mandarin.
languages are English, German, and Mandarin.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe we should-
Apparently, Rosetta Stone doesn't offer Bosnian. But
Yeah,
Huh.
there you go.
Serbian and Croatian are very close.
Croatian is the closer one. Serbian, there's a lot more differences, especially in the alphabet. I'm gonna go on a tangent. Never mind.
Weren't you having to take like classes
Yeah.
while you were there?
I had a tutor for my first 2 months, and then after that, it was kind of like figure it out.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna learn it
Good
now.
luck.
Yeah. My main issue was she was really focusing super hard on like grammar and conjugation, whereas like I need to know words now.
Yeah.
Like
How to get to bathroom.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like I don't need like I will figure out conjugating later down the road because there's is like the language is very confusing. They conjugate everything, including names.
Really?
Yeah. So
No.
they
Too
have
much.
like I think it's 8 cases or something. Anyways, it's a lot.
That's too much for me.
It's too much. But
Yeah.
But Italian,
Italian.
I'm into that.
I think
Would
it'd
be
be
fun.
so cool.
eh,
And it's such a pretty sounding language.
Yeah.
Every time I watch Eat, Pray, Love, I just love watching
I've
her
never
learn.
seen that.
I've also never watched it.
Okay, guys.
7 cases.
7. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Close.
Thank you.
Okay, so Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's my best friend in my head
Mhm.
for life.
Mhm.
That movie is delish. Also, the book is fantastic.
But
Ah.
didn't it come out that she lied about a bunch of the book?
No, she's just
Oh.
not with the guy anymore.
Oh,
Mm.
that's sad.
It is sad.
I mean, love dies.
Spoilers.
Spoiler. Well, I said the guy, so you don't know
Yeah,
which guy.
true.
Which one?
There's multiple
Mhm.
guys in the movie
Oh.
and the book.
Julia.
Oh, yeah, she frisky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love a Julia Roberts day.
She's just so
What?
good, you guys.
Excuse me, what was the movie that you made me watch?
What?
A Julia Roberts one? Mm,
Oh, to Jansen?
Yeah.
What did
Oh,
you?
I'm sorry.
What Julia Roberts movie did you make me watch?
Mystic Pizza.
No.
Never seen it.
The
one-
Notting Hill.
Notting
Oh,
Hill, I
love
had
Notting
never
Hill.
seen it.
Notting
my-
Hill is top tier.
It
Oh,
is.
such a great
movie.
rom-com.
We had a
I'm just a
rom-com
girl.
day.
That's so cute.
Standing in front of a boy,
Yeah.
asking him to.
to love her.
Yeah. I love a good runaway bride.
Oh,
Oh,
I
love
I saw
her
that
and Richard Gere
I saw
in
that in
general.
theaters.
Yes.
So good.
Really?
theaters with
Yeah.
my mom.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was like a special day because I was so obsessed with her. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's a brand new one. We gotta go.
There
Made
was a
whole thing.
season of life where Mom and I got into like a Julia Roberts phase.
I think all of us do.
Well, yeah.
Really?
And so we would spend like one day a weekend watching like
All of her
2 or 3
Oh,
for a few months.
I need a little movie marathon.
Mhm.
Back to Notting Hill.
Yes.
So I have this new classification of rom-coms for boys. That is a great one.
It is because
Yeah.
of the roommate.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
hilarious. And what's his face? The main character.
Reese
Yeah.
Fons.
Yes. But who's the
He's in the
Oh,
show that we're watching currently too.
Which show?
House of Dragon.
House of Dragon.
Oh,
The
yeah.
He
roommate.
plays the king's hand.
Oh, funny.
That's right. I've seen
Yeah.
ads with him in it.
Yeah.
But what's the main character's name? Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant.
He's such a guy that like all guys
Yeah.
just love Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
Most guys.
I love the scenes in the park
Oh yeah.
and the bench.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've only seen it once,
So good.
So good.
Yeah.
When Harry Met Sally is another one.
I've never
Because-
seen
never
that
seen
either.
it.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
I know. I'm
James
sorry.
hadn't
But
seen it
that is
either.
a guy one. That is a guy rom
Because
com.
Billy Crystal is so
Yeah.
relatable and such a guy's guy.
You just have to find the ones that have a guy or like a person that they enjoy.
Yes.
And then they'll watch it.
Never seen it.
Oh my gosh.
Like I find that
okay.
I like any guy friend that I've had that has watched The Holiday,
Oh,
loved it
Yeah.
because
Ugh.
Jack Black's in it.
I love the holiday.
And Jude Law.
And Jude Law. I'm like, excuse me.
He was in a press junket a couple of months ago
Mhm.
and someone was like, The Holiday
Yeah, he
is
was
my
like-
favorite movie.
Yeah.
Who did you love working with? And he goes, and stopped for a second and the interviewer goes, Jude Law, I'm sure. And he's like, but Kate Winslet. And he like raved about Kate
Yeah.
Winslet. It was so cute.
And just what an incredible like scene partner she is
Yes.
and
Yeah.
how kind and
Yeah.
all those things. But
Now, if Henry Cavill's in it, I'm watching that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
Yes.
Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Witcher.
Yes.
I mean, oh yeah. I
Jansen
didn't
loves
know.
him.
I haven't watched it.
I didn't watch the second season. Did you watch the second season of Witcher?
I never watched the first.
You did watch the first. We watched it together while we
Oh.
were in,
Red
while we
Dead.
were at Christmas on
Oh,
the
in
coast.
in Oregon.
Couldn't
Mm.
have been me.
We were laying in bed watching it together.
Ain't no way.
She slept
ain't
through
no
all
how.
of
She's like,
That's fine.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
I watched the first 2 seasons. You can't catch me watching the 3rd season. Won't happen.
Because he's not in it, right?
in
Right,
it.
no,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Hemsworth.
it was like a whole thing too, right? He got written out of it or asked to step down.
He
Just
got an opportunity to go to
replaced.
another movie. The movie got canceled.
Mm,
That
and-
sucks.
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Well, sucks to suck.
Can't win them all, you know?
So when Harry Met Sally
Mhm.
needs to happen for
Yeah.
the group.
Yeah.
And then as women, Eat, Pray, Love, because that is not a man movie.
But my top Julia Roberts movie, which I feel like is the underdog and not many people root for it in a Julia Roberts marathon,
Huh.
is Erin Brockovich.
How do you not root for Erin Brockovich?
I don't know, but I think I don't know because it's not because it's not a pretty woman. It's not. I
Well-
don't know. It's not as much of like a love story,
No.
but I love that it's based on a true story.
Didn't she win an Oscar for that one?
She won something. I don't know about an Oscar, but
Who knows?
Never
Classics,
seen it.
though. Should we do another Jock?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Jacques?
Jacques.
It's French.
Jacques.
Oui, oui.
Jacques.
Does someone else want to pick?
I'll pull one.
Okay.
I haven't pulled one
She
in a minute.
did win Best Actress in a leading role for
Oh.
Erin Brockovich.
I called it.
Look at it.
And I want to say she wore a black dress with white piping to that Oscars because I cut it out of a magazine that year. Okay, come on. You can do it.
I don't like it.
What do we got? Ooh, a thick boy. Hello?
I just feel like I know our answer to this.
Okay, that's fine.
What
She wore
is
a
something
black and
you
white Valentino
believed?
dress.
Hold on.
Sorry.
What did you have?
She wore a black and white Valentino dress.
Called it.
Okay.
What is something you believed with your whole self when you were under the age of 21, but you don't believe in now? Yeah, we all had the same thought, and I know it.
Oh.
That the earth is flat. Just kidding.
Good save. Good,
Good
save.
save, good save, good save.
Less controversial.
Here, is it? I'll go first just to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
So Christianity, the concept of Jesus Christ,
Superstar.
and I do love Jesus Christ Superstar.
It's a great one.
Yeah, all that in a box.
Mm-hmm.
Put that box
I
in another
think-
box. Mail
And
that
beat
box
it with a hammer.
to myself.
I think it was not like, yes, of course my instant answer was God.
God.
But it's not that I don't believe in a God anymore. It's more of I do not believe in the Bible
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
anymore.
I get that it is a historic document.
Yeah.
I think that old men did probably write it.
Mhm.
Whether they were writing it from a god talking to them.
Yeah.
And do I need in 2024 to be basing my life and choices on that book? Not I.
And solely that book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just,
I do love that the second I read that question, I said, we all are going to think the same thing.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
What would you say? Not that deep.
I was trying to think of something more lighthearted.
Yeah.
Santa. That keeping plants alive was going to be easier than what it actually is.
Absolutely not. Mom had to take back the plant she bought for me.
Really?
I had to give it back to her. It was just dying. I hadn't touched it. It was just dying.
Well, that's why.
I think it's just because you live in Arizona.
No,
I killed
it's come back to life
I
at her
killed
house.
a cactus.
I thought sinkholes were going to be a bigger problem.
Yeah.
And quicksand.
Oh.
John Mulaney has a really great bit about that.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, quicksand,
Anvils.
sinkholes, anvils.
I always thought I would need to be writing checks.
I do
Yes.
have to write checks now
For work?
for rent.
Oh, for rent. Oh.
I just write it. I just write him a check because it's easier.
So you
than,
have a
like,
checkbook?
I
That's
have a
just-
checkbook.
Sorry, that's just an advancement of technology, though. Like,
No, for sure.
Yes.
I think I don't know. It's easier for me to keep things straight if I write him a check.
I always
Plus, he's
wanted a
really
check-
nice and comes and like picks it up.
Oh.
But I have a checkbook, but I quite literally every time I write it have to re-Google which part I need to sign.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have just like basic checks or did
Yeah.
you buy fancy ones?
I just went basic
Oh.
because they also make you pay for them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know.
And so
Mhm.
I
yeah.
always wanted fancy checks.
Yeah, I wanted the ones
Like
with like
Disney ones.
Donald
Yeah,
Duck
or
on
like
them.
dinosaurs or
Yeah.
like dolphins or something.
Yeah.
Oh, when they
Yes.
came up with the puppies.
Oh,
They do
And
have
the
killer
kittens.
whales on checks. I've seen
Oh.
those.
Do you
I
like
need
killer
some.
whales?
love them.
That's
I
your
didn't know that.
Is that your favorite
My
animal?
favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your mom animal?
My mom animal.
Oh, that's great SNL bit. But it's
Why would we know that?
no, but it's like you're like some moms are chicken moms. Some like
Oh, yes.
some moms are collect
rooster moms.
Rooster
roosters.
moms.
Yeah,
What does it mean?
Like,
it's just the animal that everybody would gift you, like
Oh,
owls. You
I
probably
was an-
at one
I
point
was
you were
an-
an owl kid.
Yeah, regretfully so.
I
yeah.
think there are moms from the 90s who chose that choice.
Yeah,
I
For
do
sure.
love a good rooster.
What else do you put on top of your cabinets?
Mhm.
Fake plants.
cock-a-doodle doo.
Dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Anyways,
Any
Yeah.
other things that we believed in as kids? Santa was a good one.
yeah, okay, here's the thing. I think I was maybe a
Too
baby
scary.
sociopath. And
Oh.
pretended to continue to believe in Santa for mom's sake. For like a good few years.
Oh, yeah, because there was definitely a year where I was like, this isn't right.
Oh no, for sure. I was like done with Santa at like 6.
Yeah.
Just kept going
Oh.
until at least 8. Because I was like, she loves this. I gotta keep it up for her.
She did.
Did
love
you
it.
act devastated when you found out?
I bet you made yourself cry.
I absolutely did.
She
Because
was-
Santa brought me
Well, now you know.
Because Santa brought me underwear in
And
my
you were like,
stocking.
"Mwah."
I was like, Santa wouldn't do that. Ran
Like-
to my room.
You're like, I can't pretend anymore.
I was like, I can't keep this up any longer.
Little do you know, it was all a test. She was just calling your bluff.
Yeah.
The underwear was the last
I
straw.
can cry on command.
I was going to say, she used to force herself to cry
Do it right
when
now.
we were kids.
Hold. I mean, I already had one going.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
please.
Oh. Mm.
No, don't do it.
I can't do it when people are staring at me.
Do it, cry. Yeah, because we would get in like little fights and she would start
Oh.
crying and I'd be like, the f are you doing?
Oh, my most favorite thing was we had a cook at camp, and I went up to her one time, and because she was like a mother figure, she
Yeah.
was my mom's age,
Yeah.
and I went up to her and I like hugged her and I like was fake crying, but I like threw my face like in her shoulder or whatever, and was like, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, what's wrong? And I was like, "Oh, nothing." She's like, "How
See, kids are little sociopaths.
dare you?"
Just wanted to see if it would work.
Just wanted to see. Just
Yeah.
wanted.
I was like,
just wanted
someone was
attention.
making fun of me in this. And she was like, she's
love
like, are
it.
you okay?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
We definitely often had the fight of like sibling slaps you, you start fake crying or real crying, and then it's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Before
Mom's
mom
coming.
comes.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
One more
Gotta love
question.
it.
Uno mas.
Yeah, why not?
There you go.
Doing.
These have been speedy ones today.
Yeah.
It's okay. Go to the bottom. Oh, it jumped out at me. Gotta take that one. My best year ever was blank. Why?
Oh.
Yeah, think about that for a second. Hold on. I mean, the last year was really great. My 33rd year was a great year.
Your
Yeah.
Jesus year.
My Jesus year.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 33 was great. Got married, got promoted, made a lot of money,
Outlive Jesus.
outlived Jesus. Check.
Goals.
Went to Italy.
Up and up.
And then I turned 34 and everything went to shit.
And not great.
And we're a podcast host. Ding. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to think. She's bugging me tonight.
Archie, can you lay down?
Archie's
please?
having a time.
I feel like honestly 2020 was kind of a good year for me personally.
Yeah.
And
choice.
Because health-wise.
professionally. No.
Oh.
Not professionally. But yeah, health-wise, I mean, we were working from home, but it was a big year for us. We bought our house.
Yep.
And I feel like Jansen and I started to get a lot closer during that time.
Yeah.
And I feel like since then, like it just helped build like a better foundation than what we used to have.
Yeah.
And also I feel like that was kind of the turning point of us becoming a little bit more better off in finances and life and everything. So it's like a
That's
lot
awesome.
of things worked out well for us
Clicked.
that year.
Yeah.
Even though the world was like falling apart around us.
But I have to agree with you. Like that year I moved in with James and I finally felt like I could save money for the first time ever
Yeah.
because I started splitting bills with somebody, which I'd never done before.
Yeah.
So I feel like 2020 helped a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that it changed your relationship so much too.
Yeah.
Cute.
My 2020 was spent in a deli smelling like meat.
Yeah.
Just another Tuesday.
Yeah, it's bad. I think this year is probably my best.
She's
year.
like, I'm living it.
I'm in
right
it right now.
now.
I mean, I also feel like it hasn't happened yet. I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think our best years
I think
are
I'm
yet
getting to
come.
my best years.
Totes.
Yeah,
Wait
I
till
think
your
as
30s.
the closer I get, I was gonna say is I think the closer I get to 30, and
yeah.
as like I find my people and have my place and my cat and
Okay.
Yeah.
my kitty cat.
You just
Wait
said
till 30 turns around and slaps you right in the mouth.
Oh no.
I like it.
Yeah.
You become more you.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks for your answers to my jocks.
You have to stop.
All right. Jocks.
Jacques. Kelli, I have a question for you.
Eh?
What's your crappy?
Oh,
she going
my
first.
Goodness.
It's your crappies, girl. We're doing happies and crappies today.
Where the crappies come first.
Yeah.
So you end on a high.
Thank you so much for asking.
You're welcome.
I was a little nervous
Oh.
when you
Oh.
prefaced that. I was like,
Sorry, you're not in trouble.
my crappies. We've hit triple digits otherwise.
Mm,
And I just
Yeah.
hate it.
I know.
Same.
Not happy about it. That's a repeat from last time, but my happies and my crappies were cut
I
from
know.
the episode. So
I know
a
we
little
only
bit of
had
a repeat.
mine. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. It's technology's fault.
Exactly.
Technology.
So yeah, not a huge fan that it's getting warmer
Yeah.
outside.
Okay.
Other crappies. Work.
Mhm.
Daily work has just been so much the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So busy, so much is happening. So many different projects are starting to get off the ground and like different responsibilities are getting handed over to me, which is nice-ish. But I'm very busy during my days now, and I was in a somewhat long season of just
Coasting.
kind of like twiddling my thumbs a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
you
just
got?
here.
Yeah.
And it's definitely picked back up. So I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with life and
Yeah.
work and my mental just with it, just trying to like balance.
Like capacity.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So,
Checks out.
yeah.
That's why I'm assigning you more cut downs.
Oh,
That's fine. Kelli, I have another question for you. What's your happies?
Was I done with my crap? No,
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm
joking.
so sorry.
I'm
Do
just
you
joking.
have more crap?
No.
Okay.
That's good.
What
No.
about your hap?
Thank you.
Craps and haps.
So my happies were, even though I feel like it's been kind of mentally a little bit harder the past few weeks, just with stress from everything.
Yeah.
We've been busier, which is adding to it, but like also good busy because we've been going out with friends.
Socially busy.
And socially busy.
That's so fun.
So I'm enjoying getting to figure out how to fill the weekends in between pod weekends. And since we've adjusted our schedule, it makes it more realistic a little bit, because before, when we were every other week, it was like on the off weeks, I'm like, am I productive?
Yeah.
Do I do something
Rest?
socially, or do I just hide away and no one? Like
one.
I had to pick.
Yeah.
And so I felt like I wasn't giving, didn't have a lot of time to do anything for myself or for fun, really, without feeling like there were 20 other things that like I should be doing.
Totally.
Yeah.
So it's giving more balance on that front,
Love balance.
which we love. And on one of my weekends, this was my happy. We did an escape room with Tiffany and her husband Chris.
Yes!
Shout out to
And we broke records,
We did?
people.
Smashed them.
crushed it.
Yeah.
So
Best
fun.
score for the room that we did.
I love
Got
it.
out in record time.
You're
So
welcome.
And your team name was?
our team name was the Sicilian Stallions, right?
I think so.
I don't think so. But
It was Sicilian something.
Yeah.
I don't have my phone.
It's on your picture. We'll
I
find it out.
I wanted to be the Gabagool gang, but nobody went for that.
It's a gabagool.
That's pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I'm good at naming things.
Anyways.
Just a little bit.
But yeah, I was very excited. And I love escape rooms.
Yeah.
And for Jansen and I, we have a 100% success rate of all the rooms that we've
Really?
been through. And I keep an Excel sheet that that names the date we did it,
Yep.
the location, what the room name was, level of difficulty, and then our final remaining time.
Fantastic.
I love
Yeah.
it.
How many Excel sheets do you have just for your personal life?
At one time.
Well, for sure that one is the one I use most often.
Of course. Of course.
But
I love it.
I don't
I
know.
love a
I
sheets.
love an Excel
Love
sheet.
an Excel.
Though.
Me too.
Have you seen the guy on TikTok that like has an Excel sheet for his packing list, and it's all color coordinated
no.
based on the piece of luggage it's gonna go in, and you can cross it off so you know like what percentage packed you are.
Oh
And
my God.
All right. That's a little bit more than I enjoy an Excel sheet.
I mean, I just want to see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it.
I don't
want
want to do it.
It's a smart doc too, so like it automatically does calculations and stuff.
That's so cool.
And I
Smart.
think, didn't he make it so you could
Yeah, he
like
made it
make a
public.
copy?
That's very nice of him.
Yeah,
How sweet.
friends
love that.
helping friends. You know,
We love TikTok.
And yeah, my only other happy is that we're trying to plan more trips for the rest of this year.
Yeah.
And so starting to dream and think about some little vacay getaways.
Needed.
So yeah.
Necessary. I had one follow-up question on the escape room.
Oh, yes.
What about them makes you love them so much?
Oh, where do we start?
Well,
Because I've never done one.
let me preface by saying, number one, I was very against escape rooms to begin with.
Oh.
Because one of my biggest fears is being locked in a room
Same.
where I cannot get out.
Yeah.
So I used to be very against them. But the reason why I like them is you can choose your level of difficulty. So
Okay.
there's multiple options. It's easy to do with a group of people and equally entertain everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not just, it's something somewhat active
And collaborative.
And collaborative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not just sitting and watching a movie. You're not just whatever. Also, Arizona. It's
Hot.
hot outside.
Yeah.
So what's something that I can go do for an hour
Yes.
or so?
Air
and
conditioned.
yeah.
Heck yeah. Okay.
So, and then working your brain a little bit, keeping it sharp.
Sharp.
Yeah.
I love it.
Would
You're
recommend.
selling me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do one.
I love an
Okay.
escape room.
yeah.
Love it. I really want to take you to the ones out in Anthem that I love.
Well, we did the one you gave us a gift. You
Oh,
gave
yeah,
Jansen
yeah.
a gift card. We did
Yes.
the Alcatraz one.
Yes, you did do the
That one
Alcatraz
was
one.
very difficult.
It's very difficult. They don't
Spoopy.
let kids do it because it's too hard and a little bit scary.
yeah, you start
Because
off
you get
locked in a jail cell, like part of your party's
Uh-huh.
in this side, part of your party's in that side, and then there's a third cell with a person in it, like
That you
Yeah.
don't know.
actor.
yeah, an actor just like
Heckling.
you and
Ooh, I
like
don't like
trying
that.
the
to
one
kind of,
I did.
it's scary.
Yeah, the one I did was a campground that you're
Ooh.
so spooky campground. But it was about how there's bears in the area
Oh.
and you're trying to get to the walkie-talkie to radio rescue
Yeah.
so that they can helicopter you out of the woods. And so you start in sorry, tickle in my throat. Whoop. Got real excited. You start in the like camp manager's office.
Yeah.
And then you
Interesting.
get into a cabin and then you get out into the woods.
Interesting.
And so it's 3 levels of difficulty.
Wow.
And it was so fun.
Love it.
And I
Gotta
think
try
and
it out.
I
Was it just an hour long or was it?
it was an hour. Yeah. But I know the Alcatraz one they give you more time because
yeah,
it's harder.
an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And there was like
Yeah.
maybe 5 or 6 rooms total in it
Yeah.
that you had to like.
Dang.
Yeah, it was hard.
It's really hard. And it's hard to get it done even in that hour and a half.
Yeah.
Well, we had seconds left.
Oh.
Even with only the 3 rooms, we only had I think like 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Or
But
something
you,
like
but
that.
you've had 100% success rate, so you did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I've only done one other escape room. It was without Jansen. It was a work event.
Mm-hmm.
I did not get out in time, and that was my first one, and I was petrified because I was
locked
like,
in a room.
and not only was I locked in the room, I was handcuffed to a coworker, locked in a
Oh,
jail
God.
cell, locked in the room.
Hard pass.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
No.
I was like, I hate everything right now.
What about me? Didn't
And
get out? Coincidence?
oh,
Yeah.
I
don't
think
know.
not.
no.
Yeah.
I think that's why I haven't done them, because the majority of the time when they're suggested, it's with work people.
Yeah.
Mm.
No.
No, thank you.
No,
And you
I'm
need a
good.
distinct leader
Yes.
to
Yeah.
kind of take charge.
And-
Jansen does a good job at that.
Yeah.
When I did that one in Anthem,
Mhm.
it was basically me and my friend / youth pastor at the time doing everything, and everybody else was just in our way.
Watching.
Yeah.
We were like, move, like let me solve the puzzle. The tism is tisming.
Yeah. They're just like, oh, this piece of artwork rotates. Oh, this
Yeah.
little thing opens.
They were like focusing on this puzzle that I just knew immediately didn't matter
Decoy.
enough
Yeah.
that it wasn't a full decoy. You didn't kind of need it.
Yeah.
But I was like, there's this other thing that is far more important
Mhm.
that none of you are paying attention to.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. We'll have
So
to do
good.
one sometime.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
very
down.
fun.
blast.
I'm down. As long as
Yeah.
you're with me.
But that place
I
is
gotcha.
crazy because what you don't know is almost all of the businesses out front are fronts. They're not real businesses.
Really?
They just
'Cause
have
it's
them there
so
because they
large.
own that whole complex.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Weird.
Nice.
Thank you for your haps and
Yes.
your craps.
Yes.
Craps
Haley,
and
I have a
haps.
question for you.
Yes, sir.
What's your crappie?
Well, I have a few.
Oh,
I have some that are crappies and I have some that are happies and crappies
okay.
at the same time.
Mixed bag.
Mhm.
It was a mixed bag of a month, y'all.
An assortment, if you will.
Yeah.
My first
We
crappie
call
is
that a good shit. Sorry.
Jesus. Okay. First crappie is myself. I'm just so sick of me.
Oh no.
No, seriously. I am so sick of sounding whiny and annoying and obnoxious. So I've been trying very hard most mornings to be like, why is this life amazing right now? Let's list them out. What are we grateful for?
Yep.
Cute.
I do it every day.
Cute.
Gotta make it a habit.
And we're talking small things.
Yeah.
That the bread is baked
Mhm.
by my husband.
Yeah.
Not
Thank
a small thing. Thank you. That Hutch is sitting next to me, being adorable with his feetsies,
And a cozy little
being a cozy
cinnamon
boy,
roll.
Oh.
cozy potato. Yeah, I just am kind of sick of myself and just sick of my headspace.
Mm.
We kind of talked about it last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The part that got cut off. Just kind of sad all the time about all the things.
Mm.
But what has helped is when I got back from our trip last time, I was very honest with Helen, my trainer. Hello, Helen. with the fact that I wasn't really telling her the truth about everything that I was eating.
Yeah.
And
Been there.
yeah, I not necessarily full-fledged eating my feelings, but just not being as on track with her, which means I'm not on track with any of my goals.
Yeah.
So I confessed my sins.
You want to diet confession?
I did.
Father Helen.
Well, she does have that vibe. And she's like, you know what? So fucking proud of you for just being honest and saying the things
Mhm.
because I can't help you if I don't know things. I'm like,
Mhm.
great. So she switched up my macros so that I have to like reset everything in my brain on how I'm eating and what I'm eating. And then she reset my workout plan. Now, I'm very grateful for the new workout plan.
Ow.
She took it up a notch.
Oh no.
Mm.
Yeah. Where I used to only do like 3 sets of things and do like, I did 10, 15s, 20s, and 30s.
Yeah.
Gradual increase in set.
Mhm.
Now we're doing 5 sets of 20 of everything.
Oh wow.
And then she added things onto each set for each day. So now I'm doing like 5 different movements or 7 different movements
Oh dang.
plus cardio. And it's been brutal.
Yeah.
So it's been really nice for my brain to have something like fancy and new to
Yeah.
scratch
Yeah.
that itch.
Yeah.
And super positive. I just hate that I feel like I always have to hit rock bottom before I get into like a new positive mindset.
Yeah.
But we're here and it's helping. Definitely helping my headspace not hate myself so much. So yay. Another happy is just being back in that routine and sticking to it. Crappy.
Mhm.
Missing friends.
Mm.
I miss my best friends really bad. I miss Amy and Heather a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking to Amy about coming down in the fall potentially for a photo shoot, which would be so fun and will be so fun.
Yeah.
But
Like a pod photo?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
yeah, where
Yeah.
she'll shoot ours,
Yeah.
spousal, and tarot.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And we'll like rent out a space to go do it.
That'd be great.
And she loves the idea. She's so pumped.
Yeah.
But it just makes me sad because I don't know if you know this.
Mhm.
So when I hired Amy with my last company,
Uh-huh.
it was during 2021. So still height pandemic time in Washington.
Mhm.
So I wasn't going into the office at all, obviously, but I had like a big office space at the house
Mhm.
and she needed to be trained. So she would come work with me 3 out of the 4 days
Aw.
because my last place I worked was a 4-day work week. So she would come work with me for 3 days and work from home for 1
Yeah.
for the entire summer of 2021.
So you got really close.
So
a
much
lot of
like
time.
we were already pretty close. We were already vibing, but
Yeah.
that took it up a whole other level.
Aw.
And we just got so used to being each other's daily lives. Even when she wasn't coming down 3 days a week and we were just
Yeah.
doing life, we still made it an effort to go do stuff and
Mhm.
go be social together. And I just don't have that. And then Heather here is pregnant with her second, and I just feel sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel sad that I haven't seen her belly.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten to spend time with her. And the baby's due in September, so we probably won't do our middle birthday trip.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do like a staycation or something. I can come out here and help with the baby or whatever.
Yeah.
But life just looks different. And
Is she
I'm-
gonna have a little Virgo?
Yeah, baby.
That's exciting.
That means she'll have 2 Virgos
Yeah.
because Liv is a Virgo too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hmm?
That's so fun.
She's born the week before me. So, yeah, I just want community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just makes me hate our living situation that much more because I just don't have girlfriends
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I don't have people that know me.
Yeah.
Made me sad. But it's also why I love these weekends because, yeah, my community.
Yeah.
And we just got the invite to her sprinkle.
Yeah. Well, baby shower.
Yeah.
So cute.
I wasn't invited.
There.
Would you like to be invited?
No,
I
it's
have
okay.
a guest.
I
I have a
also
plus
have
one.
a plus one.
Ah.
You can come.
I don't know if they realized they put that on the invitation, but you can come if you want to.
Oh, thanks.
To be honest, she's not throwing it. It's her mother-in-law,
Mm.
and I don't think you've ever met her,
I have not.
and her sister-in-law, which probably never met her.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You met
I
her
don't know.
parents at the wedding.
I went to some baby shower. Was it a wedding shower though? I went to one of her showers.
Mm.
Yes, I do remember that.
What do you do for a third kid? Like hailstorm?
Oh no.
She not. She.
I don't think you really have one for a third. I think the second is kind of
hailstorm. Well, and she didn't even know that they were
Yeah.
going to have this baby. This was a surprise baby.
Yeah.
So Who knows?
How
The
fun.
best ones usually are.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Last one.
Oh my god.
Happy and a crappy.
Okay.
James and I decided to adopt a family from Palestine
Mm-hmm.
because we both felt we're in a financial place to do so. We just hate that we had to do it. Like, just hate that the world is in this place where we feel like we have to do something to help. But immediately after we decided, I felt so much more at peace being like, okay, I can give back in this way. I can we're in a financial place where we can say yes to that.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel so much better being able to help in some way.
And they're
Like
a
that.
beautiful family.
Oh my God, they're so cute.
Cute.
They're so cute. And they're in a safe place,
Good.
which is great.
Yeah.
We just need to give them funds for food, tents, and evacuation eventually. But
Yeah.
it felt really good to be able to do something like that. And who knows what will happen. But
Yeah.
it was a mixed bag of a month.
Yeah.
Definitely better than the month prior to that when we were on break.
Yeah.
Which
That was
was really dark. You
Yeah.
missed that Happies and Crappies, but it's okay. We don't need to revisit.
Yeah.
What's your happies?
I
That's
kind of
it?
mixed them in,
Okay. Halsey,
Sprinkle.
what's your crappy?
if you will.
Oh, thank you for asking.
Thank you for asking. My crappy. Work has been hard.
Yeah.
A lot has been added to my me and the other people in my department
Yeah.
because they let go one of the people in my department last Thursday. And so the last week has just been rough because her work had to be delegated somewhere.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm so deeply appreciative of my team and our supervisor team and just our leadership in general, and I know that they made the right call for that office and for our company in general, but it was just like we had just started to calm down from the last
Always.
hard decision that had happened.
Yeah.
And then this happened, and then on that day, so there was 4 people, including me, 4 people in my department,
Right.
and our supervisor, so 5 total. On the day that they let her go, one was on vacation.
Oh.
And then our supervisor also went on vacation that day.
Oh.
And they let her go.
Oh.
So then there's 2 of us who have to
Man in the helm.
run everything.
Yeah.
And the phone just did not stop ringing, and just everything. And so last Thursday was the dark age.
Yeah.
The dark day. But Friday got better, and then this week got better.
And as sad as it is,
Yeah.
it is extra job security.
Oh, for sure.
Just saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least for now. I haven't done anything yet to get myself put on a list.
Yeah.
But
That you know of.
A blacklist.
Just joking.
right. Well, and it's things are starting to get a little better. So I don't know if we've ever talked about it on the podcast, but my company shares an office with another company. That company, their desks are closer to my desk than the people in my company are.
Oh.
And they talk on their phones at full volume on speakerphone with their doors open. And so I hear every word of their conversations, and it is awful.
That's so annoying.
And so annoying. And my little brain cannot it's like rage bait.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
I just felt that in
Yeah.
the car the other day, by the way,
Yeah.
or when we were driving out, because
Yeah.
James was doing his work on the road
Yeah.
while I'm trying to listen to our book club book in my
Yeah.
headphones and drive and listen to him. He hopped on a work call while he's on a phone call with a customer to get the work call started. He wasn't speaking in it. He was just watching it, but then he had the volume up on that while he's on the phone and talking. So I'm like,
and you're driving.
hello, can we limit one of these?
Yeah.
But the good news is that we are moving offices.
Oh.
And that company is moving with us with a caveat of they will be in a different
Zone.
space.
Okay, great.
So we will be on the
Nice.
same floor, but in different chunks of the floor.
Yeah.
So there will be some separation.
That'd be good.
Yay.
my desk will be farther away from them.
Whee!
I will not have to listen to them anymore when we move the first week of June. So it's like so close.
Yeah.
That's really
We're
nice.
almost there. We also have like a big work event on the 30th. So we'll all be
fun.
together, which is super rare. We only all get together about twice a year, like Christmas and then once in the spring.
Yeah.
And so it's always nice when we all get to be together. Like people come down from our Northern Arizona offices and they come up from the Southern Arizona offices and we all get to be together and have a little celebration.
Fun.
So that'll be very nice. But yeah, I'm very excited for the move. And that's really my only crappy. Is just that work has been a lot.
Yeah.
But my happy is that I got a kitty cat.
Yeah.
Her name is May.
Yeah.
She's my little lady May.
And she's so cute.
She is a cat.
Kelli and Jansen met her. And you can attest she's very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
She's super snuggly,
seems
super
sweet.
playful. Is just the best, snuggliest little baby. She's very spicy in the mornings.
And at night.
No, she's gotten so much better at night.
Okay, good.
We're on a routine now too. One, she's letting me sleep through the night. Two,
Progress.
we are playing really heavily right
Oh.
before I go to bed.
Smart. Yeah.
And I also feed her right before I go to bed, so she has like a distraction.
Great.
No, she goes full crackhead at 5:30 in the morning though.
That's good. It'll make you a morning person.
And, I already kind of was one, but my
Extra.
alarm goes off at 6:15, not 5:30.
Yeah.
But it's okay. She just like runs back and forth
love it.
into
Little
every
zoomies.
full zoomies at 5:30.
Yeah. We walked in and I was like, oh, she's so cute. Is she letting you sleep through the night? Are you finally sleeping through the
Like
night
it's a
again?
newborn.
Yeah.
Kind of is.
Yeah.
The first night was like having a newborn baby.
Yeah.
Because I didn't sleep, she didn't sleep, and we were both unhappy.
Yeah.
I had a follow-up question to the office noise.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those loop earplug things?
I
I
can't
get those
wear them.
ads all the time.
You can't wear them.
Because I'm on the phone all day, and my earrings already
Hit it.
hit my, because
Dang
I'm
it.
on like a actual like telephone, not
Yeah.
a headset. And so like I already can barely wear earrings bigger than what I'm wearing right now because
She gotta leave the hoops at home.
no, sometimes I wear
Those are
them
her
and I literally
weekend
gotta do the
earrings.
full like Mad Men, take it out.
I love it.
I thought about buying like Mad Men clip-ons
clip-ons?
because I was
Yes!
like, I need to be able to pull
There's some cute ones.
there are some very cute clip-ons, but I have piercings for a reason.
Well, yeah.
I just started wearing earrings again for the first time.
Yeah. Does it not hurt as bad now?
Yeah, no.
Okay, good.
It just was a few days. My ears were like, why are you trying to do
Yeah,
this?
for sure.
But they're the flat back, like screw
Oh,
ons.
I do like the
They're
flat
very
backs.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cute.
But no, yeah, I can't do the loops.
Darn it. I've heard
No.
such good things. Actually, Liz
No.
at the salon that we talked about a couple episodes ago and you met today.
Yes.
She swears by them.
Oh,
because she can
they
hear
cut the background noise.
They cut the background noise. There's different settings on some of them.
Mhm.
And she can set one of the settings so that she can hear the kids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But they're not as intense of a sound.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've heard they're game changers for moms,
Yeah.
especially for stay-at-home moms.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of moms
Yeah.
buy them, but I get those ads constantly.
All the time.
Same.
I just
No,
want to
I
try.
know.
Wife setting.
Such an ass.
Good one. Let's get some beers.
Good one, Tim Allen.
I'm proud that I'm an asshole from El Paso. I introduced Jansen and
Oh,
Kelli
God.
to an interesting band today.
I don't know what that song is. Okay.
You don't
You-
want
no.
to.
Okay. So yeah, no, my happy is that I got the cat, but also I don't like it's been it flipped like this switch, like just having this little thing to take care of
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
it
Giving-
sounds so bad, a reason to live.
Giving
But
you
it's just- but
purpose.
it gives
It
me a little
is.
purpose of like, oh, I have someone I need to get home to, and she's relatively self-sufficient as all cats are, but she's just like she's excited when I get home. It's nice that
Aw.
something is excited when I get home.
It is a great feeling.
Yeah. She like jumps off her little cat tree and meets me at the door and
Cute.
is super sweet and like twirls around my feet when I first get home
So
and
cute.
trips
Precious.
me.
Cute.
Rude.
As cats do.
Right.
It's like they kind of want you to die a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little bit.
They're just
Like-
plotting your death.
Yeah.
Every time they look at you.
So one of her
Something.
favorite things to do. I've woken up to it twice, and
Oh,
both
no.
times had a heart attack.
Oh no.
She'll be right here.
Oh no.
Just like
Watching
breathing.
you breathe.
Like making sure I'm breathing or something. Middle of the night.
She's like,
Cats will eat your face first.
they will.
listen, only if you're actually dead.
Bitch.
They wait.
That is not a good reasoning to make.
And then the second one she'll do is she loves the top of my bed frame.
Oh,
And
yeah, the gray
she'll
bed.
like gargoyle, I've been calling it.
Over you?
Yeah.
I swear to God, she's watching to see if you're breathing or not, just to check. You're like, take a little nibble.
Yeah.
She's
awake.
So actually, fun fact, she has not bit me yet.
Fun fact.
Like even like a play bite, like 'cause some they'll give a little play chomp.
Yeah.
Hasn't
That's why you
yet.
have to give the qualifier of yet.
yeah.
Well,
You never know.
You never
she's
know.
gotten a little spicy. She did get me with her claw the other day, but it wasn't her fault. We were playing rough.
She's testing you out.
She got Kelly too.
Checking the tenders.
She's scratched.
Oh yeah. I was playing with her. I was taunting
Yeah.
her a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I came home and I was like,
Oh, that she got your finger. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I did get scratched a little bit. And as we got closer to
Mhm.
the house, like my hand got a little bit more itchy.
Oh yeah.
I was like, maybe I am a little allergic. And
Oh,
then
I've
my
been
hand was
taking
like all
allergy
red.
pills.
I was like,
Yeah. Their dandruff is very different than dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, coming home to a pet, there's nothing
coming
like
home.
it.
Yeah.
Heidi, we were telling Kelly and Jan said this. She has a little bed by our back door by James's desk. And every time we leave, she'll curl up onto it and she'll just sit there and wait until we come home. And every time we're like, "Ooh, the poopy's here. I see the poopy." And she just loves us.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
And then the other half of my happy is that I've been meeting with a dietitian,
Oh, yeah.
which has been going really, really well. I really like her. She's out in New York, or somewhere East Coast. She might actually be in like Jersey, but whatever. She's East Coast somewhere.
Albany.
Albany. And she's really great, and just she's very aware of the mental aspect when it comes to food and having issues with food, and yeah, she's been really great and just super encouraging. And I think May was also a little bit of a catalyst to that, of like finally making those choices too, where I was like, I want, it's like when you have a kid, it's like you want to be your best self for
Do you? I don't know.
some
we
people.
ask?
Right. Some parents want to be their best self, but I'm not comparing having a cat to having a child, but yes, I
None of
am.
us would judge you.
Yeah.
No, you're in a safe place.
I'm in a safe place. She's my baby.
Yeah.
My baby.
Something to live for. I
Yeah,
like
something
it.
to live for, something to do, and she's just super fun. And I'm glad that I found her
Too.
and brought her home.
yeah.
I could do without the litter box thing, but it is what it is.
It's my number
I did
one
switch to
con.
the litter that, shout out Leanne, told me to get, which is the pretty litter. I will say, there's no smells.
Oh, that's good.
No,
Ugh,
it's
I
great.
hate that smell.
No. And it's in my bedroom because that's really the only
Girl,
spot I have
know.
for it.
Girl, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as you're getting it under control.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
But it really is that TikTok song of her TikTok sound
Mm-hmm.
about the pets, where it's like, paid money for this, and now I just get to keep it in my home. It's just this random animal that I just paid for with my own
I
monies.
did. I paid $100.
And now there's just this wild beast that just stares at me and loves on me every day.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Especially with cats, it's like, you are, like, it's semi-insane that you're domesticated.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't know what they're thinking.
Oh,
With the
absolutely
dog,
not.
you can pretty much tell.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what's going on behind her eyes, but it's a lot.
Murder.
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 For sure.
Yeah.
Well, on that note,
That's the blood and contracts.
well, at least it's not periods, you know?
Yeah.
Hey!
We almost made it.
I just got to get one in there. Thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Blood and Contracts. If you could please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, we'd be really grateful. Hit that bell so you can see when new episodes come out, or maybe we'll go live any one of these days. I did like it.
Yeah.
We could do it again. It has been a while. Maybe for our next book club. I can't talk.
I can talk about how hard that book was to finish.
Next episode. And if you're on Spotify or any other podcast platform, please rate and review our show when you're done listening, and then share an episode with a friend, because we would love to expand who we spend time with here at Blood and Contracts, where I'm co-hosted by my sister by blood,
Halsey.
and my sister by contract.
Kelli.
And I'm Bailey. Have a great one.
Bye.
We did it.